Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this Mr. P. Today I'll actually just be showing you some of the live trades which I've been taking from on Monday through to on Wednesday, right? So this particular week, right? I'll just be showing you some of the live trades I've taken, and I'll just be showing you how I actually went into this trade, why I actually took this particular trade, right? So I'll be showing the crazy profitable results that were there, and I'll also be showing you some of the losses I took in between these days, right? Now the trades, they were actually so smooth, right? But this is trading, so losses are actually normal. So it's normal to actually take losses and profit. That's why it's called trading, guys. So just remember, I have free robot indicators that you can actually use, right? Free robots and indicators to automate some of this stuff, which I will just be showing you now, so that instead of stressing yourself and checking the chart all the time, you can actually simply just use a robot, you start it up, and we just make all the profit for you automatically like that. I input so many of my strategies into this robot, and I also have indicators that you can actually just use, custom indicators, which you just simply install, and you can actually just see exactly where the market is moving, the direction of the market easily, just like that. And the nice thing is that they are all going complete for free. The link to my website is actually just down below. I have free live signals also running 24/7 live on this channel that you can also just use. Live signals on boom 1000, crash 1000, boom 500, crash 500, boom 300, crash 300. I also have signals on currencies and stock indices, right? So we have currencies like Euro USD, we have Great British Pounds USD, that's a GBP USD. We have also on our gold, and we also have on our Nasdaq. So you can just trade any of them using the live signals on this YouTube channel. And speaking to you, the live signals are running currently 24 hours every single day. So there is no excuse not to pick crazily from the market, guys, because every single signal coming out from there, they are over 99% accurate. So that's just how this particular stuff goes, guys. So let's just actually check some of these live trades so that you can actually catch the trades that will be coming out next, because I'll be showing you the ones which I've taken between on Monday and Wednesday, especially the ones that I took for today, right? And I'll be showing you the trades which I should take for tomorrow also. So just make sure to watch this video from beginning to the end, guys, so you can actually pick crazily from the market. So let's check it out, guys. You can actually just see that we're actually having some trades over around the spot. I actually took some losses at about this spot, right? I actually took like $57 right there, but I managed to cover up. And we can actually see some red here also. This was actually on the 19th, and somehow we were able to cover up for that. So that's just actually how this stuff goes. You just do some minor scalping and hold some trades, just minor scalping and hold some trades. And so far so good. I'm still on I'm still on the nice blue. Yeah, I'm still having 6.9k, right? 6.9k. So this should hit let's say roughly like 8k between now till tomorrow. Like let's say just between now and tomorrow should be around 8-9k, right? We should be around 8-9k, because I'm actually trying to trade this account just gradually. I'm not trying to rush anything on this particular spot. So I'm just trying to hit like 50k or 60k on this account. I don't know how long that will take, but everything here is just gradually. Of course, I'm going to take some profit and take some losses, take some profit, take some losses, and that's just how it goes. And the capital just gets higher and higher and higher until I'm able to until I'm able to withdraw a reasonable amount, because it hasn't really moved so far. But we are just looking just between Monday and Wednesday what actually happened. So yeah, you can actually see I took about 55 red, and yeah, about 59 red. Here was around 136.73. Here was about 136.73. But so far so good. I'm still on a deep profit, and the account just keeps increasing. That's just all that matters, right? So I will just be showing exactly how I caught this trade and how I was able to recover also when I got some losses. So let's just check this stuff out. So if we actually see a boom 1000 here, to actually check a boom 1000, what we actually have in here is a nice downtrend, right? I'm just trying to grow the account gradually. I'm not in a hurry or anything. That account will just keep growing gradually like that, just keep growing gradually like that, because that's just how it goes, guys. If you actually want to save an account and prevent too much risk, you can actually just create a separate account. Just open a separate MT5 deriv account, just open it separately and just leave it there, and you can just put maybe like 500 bucks, 1,000 bucks, or any amount you want. Like that one I was showing you just now started from around 900 bucks or so. I don't really remember, 900, 1,000, around that range, and it just started moving gradually. So you can just do same thing, just place, let's say 1,000 bucks, 500, 100 bucks, whatever amount you can just deposit, just place it in a different account there and just be trading that gradually. You don't have to rush on it. You just place a target, okay, from 100 bucks to, let's say, like 2,000 or 3,000 or just 1,000 bucks. Any target you want to set for yourself, you just keep trading that account gradually. It doesn't matter how long it takes to hit that target. Even though you pick let's say you're using 100 bucks, even though you pick just 10-20 bucks a day, just chill and just keep trading like that. The capital will increase. You pick, let's say, like 50 bucks, and then it keeps increasing. You pick, let's say, like 100 bucks another time, just like that, until it hits like 1,000 bucks and you withdraw. You've hit your target. So that's just it. You place, let's say, 1,000 bucks and you place a target of, let's say, 5,000 or 6,000 or 10,000 bucks. You just keep trading that particular account separately, while you have maybe your main account separately also, where you can just be trading however way you want, very fast or slow, however way you want. So that's just how it goes. So on this particular stuff, is actually clear that it's on a downtrend, right? It's on a downtrend. You can actually see it's going down. But if you notice, what I was actually trading on every single stuff were actually just spikes only. So what I'm actually looking for are back pushes. Now, this was actually a high. I took some of this trades and the particular trades I will be expecting also, so that on this particular spot, we're actually having something like this. Let me just go on my 50 minutes time frame so you understand what I'm talking about better, right? Now, this was actually what happened. I know that this particular stuff is actually going on what I call on a downtrend, right? It's actually pushing down. So what I just do first of all is I let it move down, right? I let it move down, and when it's about to give a nice back push, I go into the trade smoothly. Now, this is exactly what I mean. Now, this particular stuff actually pushed out of this spot, right? Good. Now it pushed. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. It pushed out of this spot, right? This particular spot that I'm actually having here, it pushed out of it and dropped down to this particular spot. Cool. Now, what actually happened here was a normal minor breakout on our 15 minutes time frame, right? Cool. So I know that this guy won't just keep pushing down, because that's just how the chart moves. The chart doesn't go in one direction, right? It has to give some back pushes before it keeps moving. So I waited for this guy to push down, right? I waited for it to push down, right? Just like it did, it pushed down. Now after that, I don't know exactly where to enter, because this stuff is creating a new stuff entirely. It's just pushing down. So what I was actually waiting for was for this guy to actually give me a nice what they call it, a nice back push, right? A nice back push. But to actually know that, I have to wait for the first guy to move first. So immediately as this guy pushed up to this spot, I just zoomed that out. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I just zoomed that out. I was waiting for this guy to come to around this range, right? To come to around this range. Wow, where is that? To come to around this range. Let me just draw it like this. To come to around this range, right? Because this was actually the nice spot that I was waiting for, this range. Now it came, it hits the spot. Cool. Now, am I to go into this stuff? No, because this stuff is actually let me just extend this even. Let me just extend this. Now, am I to go into this trade? No, because what I'm looking for are not sells. What I'm looking for are buys. I could have taken sells here, because it will just push down again and push up possibly. And if I'm taking sells, I'll put my stop loss just above this. But I'm looking for buys, right? So cool. So because I'm looking for buys, I just simply come. I have a what they call it, a central point now. So I can just simply come to this. Okay, just a second. Just a second. Cool. I can just simply come to this spot now and just place my central point at this spot in such a way that when it comes and hit this place, I'm expecting a back push again, and my TP will just be around the spot. Easy, right? Easy. So that this particular spot that I was supposed to take a sell, I'm not taking a sell, I'm looking for a buy. So I just wait, it comes, it drops at this spot, and I take my nice buy, and boom, it pushed up, right? You can see it pushed up from here into my TP, and I'm out. I'm out of the trade just like that. Just like that, guys. Nothing, no stress at all, nothing at all. Now, remember this internal which I drew before? I can actually watch this again. It came just around it, but didn't hit it, but it doesn't matter because I'm not looking for what do you call it now? I'm not looking for sells, I'm looking for buys. So I just wait for this guy. It came, it hit the spot, nice, it dropped down. Nice. I'm not looking for sells. Once again, I'm looking for buys. Then it came back to it again and hit it, right? It came back to it and hit my, what I call it now, my internals. I went into the trade at about this spot, and then I picked some nice pips, right? I picked some nice pips, and I just kept picking. Now I kept picking and left at around the spot. Now where I'm having this my particular zone here, you can actually see this. Where I'm actually having this my particular zone here, right? Where I know that this guy, remember, it's on a downtrend. Where I remember when I have this my guy here, so I just picked it from at about this spot to at about this spot, and boom, I was out. I left it for it to move. I think I went in at about this spot and left on the loss. I've forgotten, but I left around I think I took the trade again at about this spot and left. I actually just tracked this guy out, because if you take it like this, you should be having something like this. Trying to zoom that out, right? So I actually just saw this stuff. It came, hit here, came, hit here, came, hit here. Now it pushed up above it. So now I know that it's possible for this guy to easily just go up. So what I did here was to just simply go into the trade at about this spot, right? I went into the trade. Mainly as it came, it dropped down back to this spot. I went into the trade at about this spot, right? Now this place is now weak, right? So I know there has to be a back push, right? There has to be a back push. So I just simply waited. It went into this place, and then I came. I remember I was using just one lot sizes. And mainly as it came, pushed below this, I went in again at about this spot, because I know it has to go up. And this time around, I was using about 2 lot sizes, and then boom, it pushed up, right? It pushed up. Now I think I left around the spot. I left at about this spot or so. Now why I left at about this spot was because I was expecting this guy to come down. I was expecting this guy to keep pushing up, right? But then it didn't. It came back, it hit the spot. I was okay, it will go up now, so I was still holding, but it came down, it hit the spot for the second time, right? It went up again, came down, hit the spot for the third time. Now, whenever you see the stuff 1, 2, 3, you know the fourth one will just be crazy. It won't misbehave like this again, to just push down. So mainly as I saw this, I just left at about this spot, and yeah, of course it later dropped down. And that was just it. So after that, I actually went into this trade again. I just waited for this guy to push back down to the level which I went in again, right? I just waited for it to push back down, and I was at about this spot, right? I was at about this spot. I entered the trade at about this spot, and then boom, I went in. And I placed the sell limit just exactly where my sell limit was at before. Remember this particular sell limit I was using? I used this exact setup, and then it pushed up nicely, and I left at about this spot where I'm having this level here. Let me just draw that. I left at about this spot, a little below it though, I left at about this spot, right, where I'm actually having. So it came again and hit this level, and I went in again, right? I went in again at about this spot, right? But this time around, it hit my other limit, and then kept dropping, so I had to just close it on red, right? I had to just leave the trade because it was going crazily against me, and I wasn't liking that at all. So I just had to leave the trade. So immediately as it came back down to at about this spot, after I was out, I left the trade at about this spot. Let me just be precise. I left the trade just a bit lower, just around the spot, because I noticed it hit my stuff, hit my limit. It was still pushing down. I was like, nah, what the heck is this? So I just had to leave this. Trade. Now, after that, I noticed it pushed up. I was like, okay, let's see what happens. So it came back down again to touch this level. So what I just simply did was I just simply tracked it. Okay, so what's this level about? I tracked it to at about this spot, and this was what I was having. So I was like, okay, that's smooth then. So I went into the trade on some nice buys, and that was it. It just pushed up nicely like that. What I just did was just to simply check this stuff. You can actually see what I'm doing here is actually so easy. There's actually nothing so complicated here, even though I actually added some Elliott wave confirmation and some other tiny confirmations to it. But what I'm actually just showing you is actually just the basic form of what I actually worked on, or as to how I actually went into the trade. Because this particular stuff, immediately as it was here, I knew that this guy was to push up since it was on this level, right? At this particular stuff, I was actually using three buy limits here in such a way that I was having a limit here, and I was actually having another limit at this spot. Now, these were actually my three major levels, right? And I knew that it had to push up somehow, and that was it. It pushed up nicely, picked from the market from at about this spot, picked from the market for okay, sorry, that was so large. Picked from the market at about this spot, and boom, that was it. I was out of the market, just clean like that. So that's just how the stuff was going. So what I'm expecting now is actually easy. I'm just expecting this guy to actually just push down, gets to at about this spot, right? Gets to at about this spot, right? Where I'm actually having these my internals here. These my internals here. I'm actually expecting the guy to hit the spot and push up, but I won't take that movement. I won't go into that. I'm just waiting for this guy to push even down, right? To push even down to at about this spot, right? So at about this spot, so I can just be having something like this, right? Let me draw this a bit down, right? So when it pushes down to about this spot, I simply go in on a nice buy, right? I simply go in on a nice buy and pick that, and then that's just how this particular stuff goes. So this is exactly what I'm expecting now, because this guy is on the downtrend, so I'll always be expecting the guy to drop down. Why I actually take on the pullback strategy there. So yeah, so that's just how it goes. Remember what I just did? I just actually gave some rough confirmations and the rest, but usually when I go into these trades, I can use up to like 5-6 different confirmations to actually just go into this trade. So I'll make sure I reduce my losses and actually increase my profit ratio. So I was able to check on just Boom 1000. I wasn't really able to check on Crash 1000, on Boom 500, Crash 500. I wasn't really able to check on them based on time limit, right? So I don't like my videos being too long. Just remember, I have 3 robots and indicators that you can actually just use to mine from the market crazily, just like that, guys. I have 3 robots and indicators on Boom, Boom and Crash, on volatility 75, volatility 100, or volatility indices. I have I have 3 signals currently running as I'm speaking to you. They are actually live on the channel now on Boom 1000, Crash 1000, Boom 500, Crash 500. They are all running 24 hours on this channel, guys. I also have on gold, on Nasdaq, on Euro USD, on Great British Pound USD, that's GBP USD. I have all of them running on this channel, and they are all going complete for free. So that's just how it goes, guys. Remember to join my Telegram. The link to my Telegram is actually just down below, and the link to my website is also just down below. So that's just how it goes, guys. It's a bye for me, guys. I'm Mr. P, guys. Peace.